Hello everyone, I hope you all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So XRP actually did something which is kind of leading me down the leading diagonal path basically, which is a setup I've been looking at since the early January right there, the low. I'm looking at some kind of leading diagonal which is actually going to be quite impulsive, to be honest with you. I'm going to show you everything I'm looking at the moment, and it means that we could be gearing up for a massive fifth wave. I'm going to show you. So the majority of the coins are actually in the red at the moment. We've got a stable coin which is green, obviously just going sideways. BNB is not doing too bad. Now I did do a post obviously on BNB on Twitter, and I think I included it in yesterday's Bitcoin video that it's a little bit confluence that it's been in some kind of flat wave 4 at the moment. Now BNB, I do have targets on that. I will make a separate video, but BNB was one of the coins that sent my channel viral way back there in 2021 because it was trading and it was looking at around about 11x I think it was, and it absolutely come up and did it in a couple of weeks. So I do think we'll see moves like that again further down the line, and when I do see them coiling up under pressure and I see something that's about to pop, I will obviously let you know. Okay, so stay tuned to the channel, and obviously if you're not subscribed, please do smash that subscription button right now. So the market's pretty flat. We need to keep an eye on Bitcoin because obviously if Bitcoin takes out a local high, it's looking quite impulsive, and I think the rest of the market will follow. But what I'm looking at right now is a potential ABC correction on Bitcoin, some kind of big ABC that over the next couple of weeks, leading into sort of mid-May, I think we could actually bottom on that correction and then begin to go again. Okay, and then at that point I would expect XRP to follow suit, because when Bitcoin goes, it goes up and goes sideways, and that's when XRP does usually follow suit and has explosive moves right there. So far so good. It's acting like that since the January low right there for XRP. So what I'm looking at in XRP is some kind of leading diagonal. I'll show you exactly what I'm looking at in the charts in a moment, but the vast majority of altcoins are red right now. So let's jump into the XRP chart right now. Okay, so looking at XRP on a 4-hourly time frame, and I think that because we've breached this wave 1 high, and I did say this to you, if we do breach it, it will sort of increase the probability that we are actually in a leading diagonal off the low here in January, where we've got an impulsive move, corrective move, impulsive move, and right now we're in some kind of corrective move coming back. I did say to you, if we do start to take out this wave 1 high, it will increase the probability of this leading diagonal that I'm looking at right now. So there's a possibility where we are right now is right on that A wave just there, where we've come down in this sort of A wave at the moment. We're looking to come back up in a B, and then we have another C wave drop, some kind of sharp drop to a key level support. Now we could say, okay, and obviously this will be invalidated right now if you've got some kind of ABC correction in there and it's just going to come up and all you've done is found a support on the wave 1 high. You've got swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, find support, you go, and you've got your final fifth wave just there. Okay, but I'm looking at a setup on Bitcoin. Obviously if Bitcoin begins to take out that local high, I do think potentially it could be a looking glass of the fact that XRP has found its correction. But the fact is that what you've done here is by breaching this low here and taking out the wave 1 high with this wick, it does kind of lead us down this leading diagonal path basically. So what we're looking for is some kind of correction coming back, potential target. I'm going to show you exactly where I think that could be in a moment before another break. Okay, and it's going to be a beautiful opportunity if we do get the pullback, because I think what we've got is a beautiful 1, beautiful 2, beautiful 3, and right now regardless of where this comes back to, I think you're in a correction, a wave 4 correction, which is this leg here on that chart right there. Okay, so basically I just think it's an opportunity right now, providing obviously XRP comes back and holds this too low as well, which is really important. So right now we need to see XRP stay above that for this remain to be some kind of leading diagonal. Okay, so what I'm looking at as confluence is the fact that what we've got is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here as well. And then we just went through some kind of ABC correction that lasted really long, and it was really boring and really drab. But in that instance, when we came and broke that resistance just there, that's the position I said to you, once you take out that resistance, that's the time to go long, where you stop on a swing low. And that was a beautiful move, an impulsive move that we sort of met onto 2.272 fib as well, because that's what usually wave 3s get to, is a 2.272. Look at that, like an absolute boss. And right now you're coming back in some kind of correction for XRP. Okay, so where will we come back to? So you could, if the correction's done already, which are highly likely, I think it's unlikely to be honest with you, because this wave 3 and we're coming back in wave 4, the fact that you've breached wave 1 sort of leads us down this leading diagonal path right now. Do you understand? So anyway, I've not got a crystal ball, and obviously we could have found support, and right now we must move and take it out, and if we do, I think breaking the 1 fib, you've got to move up there anyway. So you've got a lovely opportunity in front of you regardless, but I'm trying to find the waves for you. So 1, 2, 3, potential 4, 5, like that. Okay, so we could say, let's just drop a trend line on from the wick lows to them wick lows, and that's exactly where XRP is looking to bottom out. Okay, so just keep that trend line like that, and that's exactly where XRP is trying to bottom out on this wave 4. So you got your 1, 2, 3. Right now you're going for some kind of wave 4 correction that bottoms out down here, possibly. Like, look at that shallow ABC like that. There's your A, there's your B, there's your C in the wave 4, just there. Possibly just like this ABC correction, come back down like that. ABC correction, come back down. So it's a beautiful wave count at the moment. It's all there in front of us. There's lots of confluence, but equally we could just say, okay, let's drop the candle bodies in for XRP. So you could be looking at a deeper retracement if you lose this white line. So going forward is all about holding that wave 2 low. Lose that wave 2 low, jump ship, and this isn't bullish. Okay, so if we start to see XRP trading below 0.3486, then you're losing the structure of a leading diagonal, basically. So yeah, I'm just trying to find the opportunity for you. Yesterday we did put in a kind of little trap just there, so there's a possibility you're still in the A wave like this. Okay, so what we've got is some kind of 1, 2, 3, and that's a 4, and right now you've had this final sort of flip push down, possible kind of 5th wave right there that's bottomed, and right now you're beginning retracement back up into these fibs just there. Okay, the 0.50 fib, which is what I was expecting yesterday, to be honest with you. This is why I thought we got some kind of compression pattern. We're looking to break into 0.5 fib, but we put some kind of trap in there, and right now we've come back down. Okay, and we've had an immediate throwback back into this ascending triangle, so that could be the final sort of 5th wave down there for XRP. Obviously I've not got a crystal ball, but right now, unless we take out the 1 fib, I think we could be looking at some kind of A, some kind of B, and some kind of C wave drop back down to these trend lines in the future towards the sort of end of May right there for XRP. Okay, so until we break the 1 fib, I wouldn't get too bullish just yet on XRP. Obviously bullish long term, but I'm always trying to find the support and resistance for you. So if this does come down, I keep these trend lines in here, because again, if it does start to come up like this and it get rejected and make a lower high, these areas there, these trend lines are going to be really, really important for us going forward, I think, for XRP, where we could see a really, really big bounce, just like the bounce we got just there, and then obviously that bounce just there. But you know, you got 2 trend lines, candle bodies, which I always like to use, and obviously wicks as well. Okay, so there's your wick line and there's your candle body line for XRP. You know, until we start to come down there and hold them as support, I wouldn't expect XRP to take out that local high anytime soon. Watch come back tomorrow and it's took out the local high. Okay, but so far so good. We've got this leading diagonal, this is in front of us, and if we can come back down and find this support down there, it would be absolutely amazing, because from this point here we could actually sort of guesstimate roughly where the next impulsive move is. And you know, we're going to look at a massive move here for XRP, which absolutely bolts out, confirms a wave 1, come back in a wave 2, and then you've got a massive wave 3 which will follow, which will potentially take out the local high and probably the all-time high, to be honest with you, in a massive impulsive move which began off this low just there. Okay, so remember, all subsets of waves within larger waves. This, in my opinion, is the formation of a wave 1, providing you can hold this wave 2 low right now. Lose that, I think it takes it off the table. Okay, this bullish scenario that I'm looking at. I understand that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned, and remember, nothing I say is financial advice. Good luck everybody, take care, back soon with another update on XRP. Bye bye.